What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm gonna be telling y'all the story time how I got fired from my first job while I was pregnant, and they didn't care at all, y'all, at all. And that was real crazy. It was real crazy. But while I tell y'all this story time, I'm gonna be getting ready, flat iron my hair a little bit, do my makeup maybe. I don't know, y'all. I don't even do my makeup. I'm just doing it for the video, honestly. But yeah, I'm honestly not even going nowhere. I just want to get cute, and what's wrong with that? So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the story time. Okay, y'all, so I was 16 at the time, and I was working at this establishment called Cookout. If you don't know what Cookout is, it's basically just like any regular fast food restaurant, you know, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, stuff like that. So y'all know how the fast food places be. Very ghetto. And this job, baby, it was up there level ghetto. Like, it was very ghetto. Managers very childish. Like, the manager was a big kid, literally. Like, oh y'all, it was a mess up there. Bad experience for a first job, definitely. But okay, so when I first started working there, I wasn't pregnant. I didn't get pregnant until end of August. I started working there in July. So when I first started working there, like anybody like mainly would, if I meet somebody cute at work and everything, yeah, I might talk to them or whatever. And that's what I did. So for some reason, the managers, the coworkers, and all that kind of used to be talking about me like I'm an HOE or something, which I definitely wasn't. I don't know. But like I said, the managers was very messy and everything. And even before I got pregnant, they used to be telling me, don't get pregnant, Deborah. And I'm like, what? And I hate that I actually did get pregnant, like literally like 2 months later. But still, why would you tell me that? Like, get out of my business. You're weird. You're very weird. But I was very much not an HOE. Nowhere near that. Never did anything with none of these boys like this job. All this type of stuff. But anyway. Okay, so let me tell y'all, before we even get to the story time, let me tell y'all how the manager reacted when I finally told him I was pregnant. Now, he was very childish. I already had this perception of me and everything. So I really didn't even want to tell him, but I felt like he needed to know because I wasn't going to be doing certain things while I was pregnant. Like lifting this heavy ice, lifting this big gallon of tea. All that, no. So basically, I told him I was pregnant. Guess what you're going to say? By who? What makes you think you know him? You don't know him. He doesn't work here. Like, they really used to be trying me, y'all. Like, trying me bad. Trying me real bad. But anyways, so basically, I told him not to tell anybody. But what does he do? I come back to work. Everybody knows I'm pregnant. Everybody knows. And that's the childish stuff I'm talking about. Like, you're a grown man. Why are you telling a 16-year-old's business? You are weird. You are weird. You are weird. Like, oh my God, you are weird. Like, he gave me pedophile vibes. I don't even know. He was weird. Very weird. But okay, so everybody finding out I'm pregnant. Everybody talking about me. My friends telling me what people saying about me. Saying like, oh, they're not surprised. All this, all that. Just a whole bunch of mess, honestly. But I didn't care. I went in there, did my job. Did what I had to do. So tell me why one day, y'all, by the way, I hated this job. The day I got fired, I was actually crying because I wanted to call out. I did not want to go to work at all. But my mom basically forced me to go to work. So she made me go to work. Why when I get there, nobody's there. Literally nobody. I'm like the only cashier. And the managers, it was 2 stations, 2 drive-thrus. So a manager is running the other station. I'm the only employee there for real, running the other cashier. And then you have the cooks and stuff. But I was the only cashier. And Cookout got very busy, so sometimes they used to have 2 cashiers at one station, all that type of stuff. And we get breaks, so they would rotate the cashiers out for your break, obviously. So Mind you, I get a break every single day at work. I work, no matter how long I work, they give you a 30 or 1 hour break. And that 1 hour break, y'all, used to hit. Now I get a 15-minute break at Kroger. I will love that 1 hour break forever. I love Cookout for that now. I'll give them that. I will give y'all that. But it's nobody there because apparently one of the main managers gave one of the other managers approved for all these workers to be off, like all these high school students, because that's what mainly worked there, high school students and stuff, because they were doing something. I don't know what, but they approved for them all to be off, and they didn't tell the other managers that were working. So I'm the only one up there for real. And I'm working, mind y'all, I'm working an 8-hour shift while pregnant. Plus I'm a minor at that, but I'm working 11 to 8. So I kind of felt like they wasn't gonna give me a break, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm pregnant, I'm getting a break. It's no way I'm working 8 hours straight with no type of break, y'all. No way on earth, especially like, it was my first time being pregnant too, so I used to read things of being pregnant, and I would read things like, you shouldn't stand up for long periods of time, that can harm your baby, stuff like that. It used to really just scare me, honestly, knowing that I stood up for long periods of time at work and everything. So I definitely wanted to get my break. So usually I know they give me my break around 2 o'clock. So 2 o'clock comes, y'all, I'm already nauseated because this was like the beginning of my pregnancy, kind of. This was probably around, I don't even know, maybe like October, November, I don't even know, something around there. And I was already nauseated. I wanted something to eat. I definitely needed a break. So I go over to the manager, because usually they'll ask you like, well, tell you like, Deborah, you're gonna take your break. They'll come and be like, you're gonna take your break. What your car is gonna cover for you, you know, da 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 da. 2 o'clock comes, ain't nobody saying nothing to me. And I'm like, baby, y'all got me messed up. Cause y'all best believe I'm taking a break. Y'all best believe it. So I go over to the manager at 2 o'clock, cause I don't play. And I'm like, what time am I gonna take my break? And y'all know what he gonna say? You don't get a break. I don't get a break. What? I don't get a break. Are you playing with me? Are you kidding me? You know I'm pregnant, right? You know I'm pregnant, right? You knew this. You knew I was pregnant. But you're telling me I don't get a break. So I'm like, it's no way you can deny me a break. Like, number one, I'm a minor. It's not my fault. Did nobody come up here? This is not telling the manager. I was disrespectful. I didn't care. Like, I had bad mood swings at the beginning of my pregnancy. Like, bad. I used to pop off at everybody at work. Like, for real. But, is my baby waking up? Okay, we're good. Popped off on everybody, for real. They literally sent me home for popping off on people. But anyways, I'm like, there's no way you can deny me a break. I'm 16, you gotta give me a break. There's no way you can work me 8 hours with no break. I'm just going off. And he's just like, I don't care. I don't remember the exact words he said, but he was just like, you're not getting a break. Go out to your register. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm pregnant. Like, I'm pregnant. Still doesn't care. Meanwhile, he knows this anyway. Like, I didn't even have to tell him. He already knew this. And I'm 16. Like, are you kidding me? So, like, y'all had 2 drive-thrus. You could have closed your second drive-thru for a little amount of time just so I could have took a break or something. Like, it was very inconsiderate and very ridiculous that y'all are working a 16-year-old pregnant girl 8 hours straight with no break, and ain't nobody there to help me. That was crazy, y'all. So I go back to my register. I'm mad, very upset, very mad. I pull my phone out and I'm gonna text my mother, because you're playing with me. I knew my mom was gonna come up there and show out if I text my mother that they're not giving me a break. So I pull my phone out and one of the managers that were cooking was like, are you on your phone over there? They said something to me about being on my phone. They was like, if you're on your phone, it's gonna be a problem. And did I care? No. I literally said, what you gonna do, send me home? Because y'all didn't have nobody. You want me to send me home? And I didn't want to be there no way, y'all. Like, I literally cried on the way to work. I did not want to be there. Emotional, 'cause I'm pregnant, you know. But still, I'm like, what you gonna do, send me home? I don't know if he heard that or not, but definitely said that. Because like I said, I did not care back then. I was pregnant and I did not care. So he didn't say nothing to me. Still on my phone. I heard him, but like I said, I didn't care. So then he walks over to me just to see if I'm on my phone for real. And of course he see my phone and he's like, yeah, you can go ahead and clock out and never come back. And at that point, like, I kind of thought he was playing. Cause you're telling me clock out and never come back over my phone, really. But I was telling him, like, I'm trying to explain to my mother how I'm pregnant and y'all won't give me no break. And I finally text my mother. Well, once I finally clocked out, of course I can be on my phone because they told me to clock out. So I clocked out. So I ended up did text my mother how they wouldn't give me the break and stuff. But before she even responded, they told me to clock out. So I texted her again. It was like, never mind. They just told me to clock out and never come back. So can you come get me? And she was like, yeah, when I get there, I want to speak to the manager. So mind y'all, I did not care at all about getting fired. Like, I was happy. I was ready to go home. I was crying on the way there. I did not give two freaks about this job. Is what they failed to understand. But she was like, when I get there, I want to talk to the manager. And I'm like, cool. Go up to the ugly little manager. Well, he was big and fat. Let me stop. Let me not give him that little credit because he was big and fat. But I was like, my mom don't want to get me. Once she get here, she want you to come outside and talk to her. And he was like, all right, once I get these cards out, I'll come talk to her. And this manager was so scary, y'all. Like, what are you scared of my mother for? Because my mom got there, we sat outside, and like probably 15 minutes passed. You still didn't come out. I went back inside, and he's like, I gotta get these cards out. Mind you, it's no cards. You're putting tape on the thing. Like, you're putting tape on the little counter, waiting for a card to come so you can tape the receipt to the box. It's no card. And I said that to him. I'm like, but you're just putting tape and you're not fixing up food. You're not doing nothing. And he's like, oh, I'm not coming out at all then since you want to be rude and disrespectful. And I'm like, okay. Don't come out then. So, boom, I leave. And I feel like it was very wrong and disrespectful because y'all know, like, all these managers know I was pregnant. But I kind of did care about my job a little bit. It's not that I cared about the job for real. It's that I wanted to get some clarity. Because it was another manager, the manager that approved everybody to be off. He was cool with me. So I was like, let me text him and tell him what's going on. Because they just fired me for no reason, basically. So I texted him what's going on and everything. And I told him, like, I'm pregnant. I'm 16. They're trying to work me 8-hour shift with no break, and it was wrong. I can't do that. You know what he said? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm thinking maybe he didn't see the text or something, because I thought we was cool. I thought we was good. Y'all make her look kind of decent. Like, the flat iron is so bad, but it looks kind of decent. I might not do my makeup because the story time pretty much over. But yeah, I thought maybe he didn't see the text because we was cool. I thought we was locked in. I thought we was good, you know. He said nothing. I go up to Cookout to get my last check, and he was there. So I'm trying to talk to him about my job. He's like, get your check and leave. What? It was so crazy to me, y'all. Beyond crazy to me that these managers did me like that when I was pregnant with a baby. Early on at that, like, anything could have happened to my child working 8-hour shift, no food, no nothing. No, I was already nauseated, headache, stressed out, and y'all don't want to give me no break. It was absolutely ridiculous if you ask me. Absolutely ridiculous. I could not believe it's not for real. By the way, y'all comment down below who y'all think was wrong in this scenario. Like, was I wrong? Like, should I have just worked my 8-hour shift and while I was pregnant at 16? Or should these managers have let this little girl who's early on in her pregnancy work her shift? I feel like I was 100% right and they were wrong. And I actually tried to get these managers fired because I actually contacted corporate on them. So I don't know what happened to their job. But yeah, honestly, I don't even care. But it's always F them. Always F them. Always F them. Would never come back to that job for nothing in the world because you disrespected me very much and you disrespected my child by not allowing me to get a break while I was pregnant. It's ridiculous. Oh, and by the way, let me tell y'all something else. Let's say it real quick before I let y'all go. I said that and they said it was this other girl that was pregnant and she was much farther along than me. They said she worked the shift and didn't get a break. Plus she was way older than me too. Am I her? Am I her? Like, it was absolutely ridiculous, y'all. Absolutely. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this story time. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Give me video ideas below. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye. I love you.
Ask you to take me to go shopping and ferry a boat, sailing overseas and just drape me in Gucci, no.